Welcome to the video. Today I'm going to show you how you can take just a 1-bar riff and play it for an entire 12-bar blues progression. After learning the method I'm going to show you, you'll be able to just use a simple riff to come up with your own blues bass lines. This video is perfect if you're a beginner or intermediate bass player looking to fine-tune your blues bass playing. You can download a free PDF with all the lesson material on it. Just click the link below this video in the description. Also in the description you'll find a link to purchase the backing track that I use for this lesson. First of all, let's start with the main 1-bar riff that we're going to put into the 12-bar blues progression. I got this riff from a lick that Gus Thornton played in the live version of Pride and Joy. This is from the Stevie Ray Vaughan and Albert King In Sessions gig. This is a fantastic gig. It's really worth checking out if you haven't seen it. You can find that on YouTube. I'll now play you the riff. So it's in E, and when we do the 12-bar progression in this video, we're going to do it in E major. Now this riff is kind of based on this classic blues bass line. So it uses those notes in just a different order, okay? Okay, so this has got the shuffle feel. So we've got shuffle eighth notes, the first two. If we just carried them on the root note, it would be this. Okay, so we play the shuffle eighth notes on the first beat. And then we've got triplets. We're fitting in 3 notes to each of the other beats. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so first of all, we've got here G sharp, B, and then C sharp. Okay, 1, 4, 1, 1, 4, 1. And then we've got D, C sharp, B. Okay, and then we've got the same thing again. Okay, so I'll do it slowly. So you can do it with finger numbers if you want. 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1. Okay, I'll play the whole riff. Okay, try it with me. 3, 4. Once more. It's fairly fast, this riff. It's a bit fiddly, but it's really good for keeping your technique, working on your 1 finger per fret technique. Okay, so play it very slowly first of all, and then speed it up to the required tempo. If you're enjoying this video, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel by clicking the red subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. And if you click the bell and select all, you'll get notified as soon as I release a new video. So we'll now put that into the 12-bar blues progression. This is the progression we're going to use. This is a basic 12-bar blues progression, but we've got the quick change in bar 2, the quick 4 change, which means it goes to chord 4 in bar 2. Okay, the very basic 12-bar progression just stays on E7 for 4 bars. Okay, so we've got a bar of E7, a bar of A7, 2 bars of E7, 2 bars of A7, 2 bars of E7, and then a bar of B7, a bar of A7, a bar of E7 and a bar of B7. So it goes to chord 5 in the last bar. Okay, so really make sure that you know this 12-bar progression. You can play it in your sleep. So all we need to do is we need to get the riff, which is on E, and we just need to start it on A and then B, and then we can play the whole progression. Okay, so just take the pattern and transfer it to A, starting on the 5th fret of the E string. Okay. Then transfer it up 2 frets to B on the E string, 7th fret. Okay, so make sure you can play the riff on E and then transfer it to A and then B. Once you can do that, then you can play the whole 12-bar blues progression. So I'll play through it now slowly. Join in with me if you can, or just listen, okay? I'll call the chords out as we go along, okay? So getting ready on E, 3, 4. And then A, and then E, twice. And then A twice. E twice. B. A. E. B. And then it starts again on E, okay? So that's once through the 12-bar progression. If you want to work on your blues bass playing and improve it, then check out my blues courses. I've got one called Walk the Blues, The Birth of British Blues, and the Blues Jam Night Survival Guide. So you can find details of these courses below in the description, or head straight over to gbshed.com, click the Products tab, and then click Courses. I'm now going to play through that bass line with the backing track. Remember, you can purchase a copy of the backing track if you want. The link's below in the description. And if you look on the free PDF download, this is labelled as Chorus 1. So that's how you use one riff to play an entire 12-bar blues progression. This method's really handy if you're at a jam night or a blues gig and you have to come up with your own bass line to a 12-bar blues on the spot. This bass line would be fine to play at a gig, but if you want to make it more interesting, you can add some variations to it, okay? One thing you can do is a blues walk-up. So when you're joining chords, you can use a chromatic walk-up. So for example, if you're going from E to A, you could do it from the low E. Okay, so A is the 5th fret. You just play the 3 frets below. These are chromatic notes. So F sharp, G, G sharp, A. Okay, you can use shuffle 8th notes like this. So starting on the open E. Okay, we can do the same joining A to E. Okay, so when we're going from chord A7 to E7, we can use this pattern. Okay, so that's E. We're just using the 3 frets below. Okay, so we can put that into the progression. Another thing we can do when we get to the B7 and the A7, we can use a slightly different pattern if we want, like this. Okay. That's from this bass line. Okay. And then A. So that adds a bit of variety. And also we can do a better turnaround in the last bar, okay? So we can do something like this. Okay, so we're going from E to B. This kind of ties in more with the backing track. So we're just doing E, A sharp, B. Okay, I've written out some of these variations on the PDF. This is labelled as Chorus 2. Have a listen to me playing that with the backing track and just notice how it's a bit more interesting than the basic Chorus 1. advice for playing blues bass is to keep it simple. So what I played in chorus 1 is absolutely fine. It's quite a busy riff. You can use a simpler riff if you wanted. So keep it simple, but then add in some variations as you go through the song. You could be a little bit busy under the guitar solo, for example, if you wanted to. But make sure when you add the variations in that you keep the real kind of essence or the basics of the bass line there throughout the song, so it's something for the audience to lock in on. So don't just go free form and just improvise something different for the whole bass line. I'd love to hear what you thought of this lesson, so leave a comment below and let me know. Also, if you've got other areas of your blues bass playing that you're struggling with that you think would make a good lesson, then let me know in the comments as well, and I might feature them in a future video. If you felt you got value out of this lesson, you can always buy me a coffee. They're $5. The details on the bottom of the screen here, or you can click a link below in the description. And you can really help me out by liking and sharing this video, and also subscribing to my channel. Don't forget also to check out my website, gbshed.com. I've got bass courses, I've got loads of blues courses over there. I've got my bass books, my PDFs you can buy, merch, details of my membership and my one-to-one lessons. So that's gbshed.com. This is Greg from Greg's Bass Shed. Hopefully see you very soon in the next video.